Hey, welcome to another heavy metal diecast video. Today's example we've got here is by Agostini. I purchased this off a seller on eBay for $35 I think it was. So this is the Grumman TBF Avenger. So these were an American World War II torpedo bomber that entered service in 1942 and it actually remained in use well into the 60s. So over 9,839 of these aircraft were built in all the variants. So what we'll do is we'll get this bad boy open and geez, be careful with this blade. So this was the one that bit me in that F111 video, so we'll just quickly take this off the backing, mind the noise, and there we go. Just got that standard little backing, and as per usual these are sort of the magazine type ones. I purchased these with a few other ones, so, and there we go. Look at that. That is a pretty cool looking unit. So obviously you got the options for wheels down or wheels up. So we'll get the undercarriage out and the propeller out, and move that out of the way, and we'll get the beast itself out. This is quite an impressive aircraft actually. I didn't realise how big these were. As you can see, I mean, this is a bit of a beast. It sits sausage finger test, it sits pretty well in the hand there, and no, it's definitely a cool looking unit. Obviously you got a 3-man crew. It's got the positions in there. These actually shared credit in sinking the battleships Yamato and Musashi. So and some of these actually are still airworthy these days as well in people's collections, and some do fly in air shows around the world. So you can actually see one of these bad boys operating in real life if you're lucky enough to do so. So what we'll do is we'll chuck the propeller on to make it a little bit more whole. So as you can see, and that spins quite freely. It's quite basic to do so, and we'll flip her over on the back there and have a look at those details there. I mean, as the sun decides to disappear on me as usual. Look at the detail of the panel lines. It's quite well made for a $35 die-cast model. It's got a lot of weight to it too. I think it's a pretty good little unit, to be honest. The quality of this build is quite good. It does come with a little packet of accessories, so it does come with a little torpedo if you want to have the torpedo bay open or not. So what I'll do is I'll quickly do that all off camera, so I'll try not to bore you these days. So it'll be a quick process. I'll be back in 1 second with a bit of magic. So bang, back again with some magic. As you can see, the you can have it with the torpedo bay open, and you can have it sitting there with the torpedo. I've got the landing gear, so landing gear is straightforward. You just put it in. There's a little strut that goes on each side as well. And there was a couple of little parts to put on the wing there. And then obviously the little tail wheel goes there. So this is for gears down. Obviously the only problem with gears down is that if you just want to put that stand on, which is just your traditional stand that does come with it, with a little bit of detail, the stand goes in there, so you can't actually have the stand on with the torpedo in. But if you want to display it without the torpedo on there, it's quite easy. Just pull these parts out. I'll do this quickly on camera because I shouldn't muppet that up. So obviously there's the part where you've got to push the stand in if you wanted to put it on the stand, and it comes with this part here that if you want to display it with it all closed up, you just put that piece in there and job done. Obviously it's, it sits flush. But overall, look, the build of this, I think the build for a $35 aircraft, to me, I think it's quite nice. I definitely think it's pretty cool. I mean, it's not a small petite aircraft either. It's quite large. I think it's pretty good value. So would I recommend it? For sure. I think it's really nice. It's a nice rendition of the aircraft for a budget, especially a budget collector. If you want to pick one up pretty cheap, these ones are reasonably cheap. As I said, I paid $35, and that was including the delivery. I bought a couple, so it was a combined postage. But I'm sure, look, to be honest, you'll be able to get it that cheap pretty easily. Just hunt around on eBay. So yeah, definitely grab one. I reckon these look pretty cool. So yeah, this is, as I said, a Agostini 1/72 scale Grumman TBF Avenger. Yeah, grab one. So once again, stay tuned till after this video. I will post up some stills of this aircraft, obviously without these sausage fingers in the way. Please, if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give us a bit of a like. That's much appreciated. And also subscribe. That'll be awesome if you can. All right, guys. You have a great rest of your day, and thank you very much for watching. Cheers.